Hi Aries, this is your October forecast for all Sun, Moon and Rising Aries. So this month, it looks like for some of you that there are some issues in your relationships which are coming to a head for some of you. And what it involves is what equality there is in the relationship. So you might find that things have been going on for a while and this is where things come to a head. So we'll start with the home. We do have the Tower card. And the Tower card is a major disruption. It's a major development where the foundations of the home have been rocked. And this is about upheaval and shock within the family. And if we're talking about partners, we're talking about a split. We're talking about an argument. We're talking about things coming to a head. And I feel like that this will be more of a accusation to do with what I'm doing and what you're doing. They're not equal. We need to come together and we need to do more if this relationship's going to stay together. Now, for some of you, this is a divorce or this is carrying on from a divorce. And you might find that during this process, lawsuits, divorces, any kind of legalities that are around this, that you may not be entirely happy with the split, the divide, or how the process is going to go. I asked why, and I asked, what the outcome is. The first one is about taking it slow, about moving forward. And if we're talking about a divorce, this has been a long process, or this will be a long process. And this one here is about the fifth house, which is, and this is air signs, both of these cards, Aries. This is about, I feel like I'm being taken for granted. I feel like I do more than you, or you do more than me. And this is where the conflict arises. Now, for some of the of these people in this area, this is about your children, and maybe there's custody over that. Maybe there hasn't been equal share. Maybe it's a time shared thing that's going custody. Some with me, some with that. And in your love, you have the Nine of Swords. So this is definitely Aries with an air sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the love card is saying, I'm laid awake with insomnia about thinking how I'm going to get through this. All the things in my mind contributing to this divorce, this lawsuit, the separation, whatever this imbalance is, it's keeping me awake at night. Now, for some of you, this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So maybe for some of you, it is about paranoia or making the situation worse in your mind than it is. Small things, big things out of small things for that. So it looks like some of you are getting divorced, or there is a split, or that there has been, and now through this month we are really working on that. Now, the other way this is with family. So if there's been a death in the family, or there's been some sort of issue within the family where there are family members, including cousins and children, that are going through a lawsuit right now to be able to split what's there. With our finances, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So if we're going back to that scenario, it looks like there is some sort of offer to for this to come to head, for this to be able to be resolved. And if you accept this offer, you can move forward with your life, but you may not be necessarily ecstatic with what the offer is. For others, this is about your job, your career, your finances, or your study. And this is an offer, practical, tangible help. And this has come out of the blue for some of you, where, someone's just come out and said, hey, look, I will help you with that. I'll put your name in the hat. I know a man who knows a man, that kind of thing as well. For your finances, this is about, I have the money, and where am I going to put that? This is a new title to go with your finances as well. This is also a promotion for some of you. So you're being offered more money, or you've been offered practical, tangible steps to get to that promotion. So if there isn't a split, and this isn't family, this is flatmate. So wherever we are in the home, if this is about our spending, so we might find that there's been overspending, someone's been withholding money, someone's been spending money without, luxury spending, addictive spending. And the other people in the house are unaware of that. Things will come to a head during this month. In your health, we do have the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card has been sitting in procrastination. The wheels haven't been turning, even though the direction is there. This is the end result that I want. There's been some sort of slowdown in the process for that. This is a major a movement forward though, so there is going to be some change moving forward now. This is a victory card and it is about movement, so it is going to come forward now. 7th house is ovaries, lower back, kidneys, veins and buttocks. So if you've had issues in those areas, you'll find that this month things are moving forward for that. And again with our love, so some of you might have had the cold shoulder. Maybe that's what the disruption is. You know, things were going great and all of a sudden they've ghosted you. You're missing someone, a partner that's away. You're having issues sitting there overthinking, over obsessing about what's going on in your relationship. So your adoring virtue messages from the angels, Aries, is okay. So you do have the spirit card of people that have passed, that are watching over you through this development, because this is going to be a difficult month. If we're talking in terms of, because I've just talked about love, but if we're talking in terms of finances that come into the home, you know, if you're looking for finances, a benefactor, those kinds of things, you might find that you do get the money offered. Benefactory is giving that to you, but that it might take a little bit longer, so it's causing stress on the household. Sonia's saying that whoever's passed, your loved one, is here watching over these developments with you. And then you've got Michael, Archangel Michael, head of the deck, and he's saying the same thing. I'm giving you courage, I'm giving you strength, I'm pushing you forward. So in some of these areas, what it is, it's we are looking at our willpower, we're looking at our discipline to get to the highest point for ourselves. And there has been some back and forth. But through this month, we're really starting to gain momentum. You have been looking at your career and your ambition for over a year now, you know, back and forth and back and forth. This month, things start to go direct. And next month, you will be looking at money that you get from other people. And again, this is divorces as well. So any money you get from anywhere else but yourself will be all of November as well. So you're working up towards that now. It's also contracts and agreements as well. Adriana said, look, you know, these things that are happening this month, they are here to clear away dead weight. You will get what you need. It's just going to take a little bit of a process. And we've got children in this card. So if we're going back to any kind of legalities to do with the home that has got children in there, it looks like your children will be covered. Things will work up the way you need it to work. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi Side Jake, may the force be with you.